music go. Hello then, my fellow hunters! Tempered Kulve Taroth is indeed upon us, and it's not the best Tempered in terms of straight improvement over the original, adding kind of meaningful new mechanics and an experience with new moves that freshen up the fight, but what it does offer, well, is another set of incredible weapons to grind, and really, as hunters, all we need is something to grind. Okay, look, Fury mode is fun. It's not super apparent. She's faster, she's more aggressive. There's a few little twists to the attacks here and there. It's not Xeno level, but she's comfortably top 3, right? And the actual entering of Fury mode is a spectacle, and it is beautiful, and it does feel appreciably gravitas-filled. But you're not gonna find yourself suddenly struggling with AT Kulve. She's very much just simply quite farmably easy, but that's okay, because we're gonna be wanting to do it a lot, because the new weapons are right good. Crit element on them, a lot of them have amazing baseline stats, they look gorgeous too. There's a lot of good to come out of this. In terms of pure, well, time to put into the game, this is definitely at the head of the pack when it comes to the Tempered. It's a good first impression from me. Honestly, I love Kulve, I love the experience, and this is just fresh enough, with enough new rewardage to make it kinda, well, worth doing and fun again, for at least, well, a bit of farming. We'll see how long it lasts, but I suppose the TLDR is not as good as it could have been, but certainly not disappointing, which probably sounds overall a bit more negative than I would want, so take that as you will. So of course then, we have the armor. Way back, when the year was young, the golden goddess ascended from below, in the caverns of El Dorado. She gifted unto us hunter a suit of power that would bring glory to all who wore it, filled with slots and critical boost. Elements were free. Now she returns, more powerful than ever, stronger, and dotes upon us, our hunter brethren, an armor set that can only be described as disappointed! Okay, that might be overselling it a little bit, but for a Gamma version of such a definingly powerful set in every way, I kind of expected some real power creep here, and I don't even feel like a little bit creeped out, if I'm like, I at least wanted to shudder gently at the prospect. Okay, look, the point is to start with the head, alright? 3 and 2 ones, good slottage, but then we got a power prolonger and a bit of stun resistance. Yay! Look, it is good if you just need pure space in your helmet, but we're not really lacking for options on that front. Power prolonger, again, is fine on a few options. Stun resistance, again, it's a nice little bonus if it's just in there, but you're never really going to be using valuable set real estate on specifically going for it. So the helmet, the chest is definitely a little bit better. A single 1 slot, which is anticlimactic, but double handicraft and what is essentially just a bonus agitator is lovely. An extra way to get that magical 2 handicraft on a piece of armor is always going to add more options and depth of builds to the game. There's not much else to say. If you're a build that really likes your handicraft, if you can't use the charm, or indeed you need the full 5, this is going to be something worth looking at, because the chest slot is fairly flexible, and, well, talking of handy handicraft, the hands hopefully handle, honestly, wholesomely. I ran out of H's. We're on a budget here, and we can only afford so many H words. Oh, what was that? I was so happy when I started H. 4! 2 handicraft and 1 constitution. I mean, this has got Joe Blades written all over it, which is kind of nice, especially as they do like a bit of handicraft, especially if we're going to go for a crit and you don't lose sharpness build, which, let's be honest, a lot of people ask. Now, there are a lot of good gloves, and this might not be the most competitive option, but it definitely is usable, which is good? You see what I mean, right? You see what I mean? It's in a frustrating position where a lot of these armor pieces are fine, almost good, but not Kulve Taroth Gamma good. Maybe I was overestimating what it should be. Maybe I hyped myself up too much, but I wanted solid gold, not a lukewarm silver. Though, if we take it to the waist... That's what I like to see there. If I could marry a piece of armor, well, I'm just saying it wouldn't be that, because look, it's not like we got Behemoth, so it's still not ridiculous, but fuck is it good. A critical boost, a weakness exploit, and a 3-slot. Beautiful. Now, at this stage in the game, anyone who's been consistently playing probably has 2-3 crit boost decorations, so this crit boost might not be that valuable, and I feel like I'm in danger of making someone look at their decoration collection with 1,000 hours, see 1 at best crit boost, going, oh, okay, yeah, no, fuck you, man, no, that's fine. I don't like having options when I build my armor. Why? Why, old woman? Sorry, look, it's good. You're going to use this, you're going to slot it into purely min-max offensive builds. It competes with, well, every waist. It competes with Behemoth waist. It is a solid top-tier piece of equipment, and you're going to see it crop up a lot. It just fills out a lot, saves you room using your, well, weakness exploit and crit boost decorations, so you can pack in fun extras, and this is just real top-shelf armoring. Then we have the legs with Heat Guard on! A 3 and a 1 and 2 agitators, it's fine. Agitators like the 4th, 5th best offensive skill, depending on who you ask and what you value. It's up there, and the slottage is okay, but there's so many good legs. So it's hard to see these really being used outside of specifically, I want an agitator-based build, and I want good slots, and who cares about the heat guard? It's just there. At least it's a 1 out of 1 skill, so you don't have that annoying, fun little kind of irritate. Maybe it's just me, but whenever I have a random skill I don't care about or want that's like 2 out of 5 just sat at the bottom of my list, it really bugs me. I like a tidy, neat skill list, okay, with all the right skills in all the right places. I know it might be unrealistic build standards, but damn it, it does something to me. Alright guys, go out there then, get your Kulve Taroth Gamma, start getting your incredible new weapons, because from what we've seen so far, from the few I've seen, they're very good. In fact, I can see quite a few of them having, well, a place as the new best in that category, so I can't wait for literally none of them to drop for me until well after I spawn. Woo! Oh, the new armor does require not a ticket, but a Emperor Kulve Nugget, which to me would imply maybe a sort of hierarchy amongst Kulve Taroth, or maybe I'm just reading into a random choice of item name, but I kind of like to think this is a more ancient, elder, and thus powerful Kulve Taroth. Food for thought. Like if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more. Oh, goodbye.
Rage Gaming with the video flow.
But that's all that's really relevant at the mo, but I'm still gonna leave this up so you patrons know that I love you even though the outro's no longer that kind of relevant. But the new one's being worked on and it's gonna be a truly badass song, and don't worry, I won't be doing any rapping on it. I'm gonna go now. This was shit.